Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading. The focus for this reading is the 3rd till the 10th of April. But you know, if you look at it and you feel maybe there's a message here for you, you maybe should have a look at the reading. Alright, thank you so much for all your support in my last video. If it's your first time to the video or to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian H. I'm a intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. This is a general reading for you and we see what we've got for you. So, right away. And we're going to have a look at your recent past, with your current energy, look at what is coming towards you, and then we're also going to clarify that for you, and end it off with a crystal oracle card. What is the energy that you can focus on at the moment that will beneficially, benefit you, support you? Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have, my beauties. Okay, so things may not have started off that well, but there's quite a turning point here. Overall energy for you of the reading is the Strength card, okay? Leo energy. And I feel that some of you don't actually want to hear that. I don't know why. There is a... You're being inspired by the universe to dig a little deeper, okay? And I hear that quite strongly, to dig a little deeper. And obviously, when we sometimes dig a little deeper, it means that instead of leaving, we sort of stay. We try to find sort of like the loving sort of solution in the moment. We, instead of just sort of giving up. I feel that for some of you, you might feel that you just have to give up here. When in fact, if you, now I feel that I have to say this to you quite strongly. Obviously, we're not encouraging you to stay in situations that is, dangerous to you or really breaking down your spirit. But I feel that for some of you, you're so convinced that going is the best choice for you right now, that leaving is the best choice. But, if you can, when sometimes, I always say, if we can pause within the moment where we are right now, and you can say, you know what, life, you were trying so hard to get my attention, and now you've got my attention. And what is it that you'd like to communicate to me? I'm here, so you can just as well speak to me. Then we sometimes find, very sort of deep healing within ourselves. And I feel that for you, there is an opportunity to actually really sort of stick it out and, really look within yourself, really shoulder that responsibility and say, okay, how did I create to this situation? And I feel that some of you might be quite angry. You don't want to actually do that. But when you can stop for a moment and say, have a look at how did I contribute to this and what is it that I can heal and forgive and, maybe sort of, I don't know, I'm just saying as I'm getting it sacrificed, how can I make things better? I feel that there's a situation over here that might be a little bit unfair, and for some of you, you're having a challenging time accepting your part in the creation. Now it doesn't mean that we're not speaking about the other people. It doesn't mean that we're only putting all the blame on you, none of that. We're just talking about your investment in the situation, taking responsibility for that, focusing on healing that. And afterwards, if you want to leave, perfectly fine, then you can leave. But you don't want to leave in a space where you are, leaving from a point of frustration. Because then what actually happens is you're feeding the very energy that you're trying to get away from. So you're actually making things worse for yourself. All right. I know life can feel very trapped like that sometimes, but there's a great opportunity available for you. In your recent past, the energy that brought you towards where you currently are, Ace of Cups in reverse, so some great disappointment there, 6 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry about that one, because for some of you, just when you thought things were on track and you started to believe things were on track, I feel that for some of you, by the time you realized they were no longer on track, you were like, oh, So there might have been some sort of, how do I put this? There might have been some cheating involved here, okay? And it might have been you who's the one who actually cheated. And I feel that as you went forward, you really felt, there was great progress that was made in the situation towards the positive, because maybe, sometimes when we cheat, it often has very little to do with the actual act itself, it's more sort of like a desperate cry out for help. And I feel that, interestingly enough, there's a sense of stability that came for you with this, sense of emotional stability, even possibly financial stability, sort of like you know, your your world, your experience of the world. Okay, you got more sort of balance within it. Your focus was more towards you. I feel that if you were doing stuff instead of everything that you always do for everybody else, like buy ice cream or whatever it is, book a spa day, you sort of started to do those things for yourself. Your focus became you, because for a while there, your focus wasn't on you, and that might also be why you actually went to, for some of you could have gone to go look for acceptance somewhere else, because you sort of felt trapped inside your world, and you may not have realized how trapped it was. You may not have thought so much about the situation until, you may have been sort of being confronted by the reality of things. In your current energy, there's the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. And in the energy coming towards you, we've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay. So definitely fighting some inner demons there, but things are ending really well for you, which I really, really do like. I feel there's a beautiful reward coming through for you, which you actually do deserve. All right. So yes, there may be certain things that it is that you need to deal with coming towards you, but there's also a lot of sort of like chains are being broken. That sensitive, beautiful heart of yours that is sometimes taking on more than what is good for you, you are getting that sort of balance between that. And you're really beginning to see your own inner strength. And I even feel like the love that you have for yourself also really beautifully expands, because there's some sort of decision that you made for where you currently are. So in your current energy, you took a decision, you decided, like, listen, it's time for me to take a stance, and to sort of take a stand, even just in your own mind, like might be this sort of conversation that's happening in your mind, and you decided, I'm gonna have to embrace my own strength over here. And things started to change for you very, very beautifully. And especially, I feel that there's that reaching out that's coming from your side, that you would want things to, to be better. I feel you going forward, really making a very concerted effort to get the best out of things, the best out of a situation, maybe the best out of people, to sort of rescue what can be saved. And there are some things coming up, but also there's a lot of there may have also been quite a lot of jealousy around you, and you sort of it's challenging, because sometimes we get to see who we thought might be our friends and our supporters, their support structure, and turns out not to be. I do feel that you're quite okay with that though, and your relationship with yourself, it is just so beautifully expanding. Let's clarify the strength card in your overall energy at the moment. So you've got the Knight of Wands, you've got the Hermit, and you've got the Four of Cups. Okay, so your goal at the moment is more building on that inner strength, building on that inner beauty of who you are at the moment. So if you can imagine, say maybe there's a beautiful river that flows through you, and you've been sort of taking on so many other people's stuff that the mirror, the mirror reflection you get when you look in the water is so sort of murky, because it's almost like you became a bit of a trash can for other people's emotions. And I feel that you're taking some time. You're definitely encouraged to give your body some rest. And there might be some offers coming to you at the moment which may seem very inviting, and you might be very close to it. I don't feel you're 100% ready yet. This is more a space of healing for you, even though I won't completely go to a space of saying 100% no right now either if I were you. Okay, let's look at this in your recent past. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles. Okay, these cards came right out. What are they? The King of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Queen of Swords. Now, this is quite something that we've got here. This is quite something that we've got going on here. So, you realized that that you worth so much more. I feel that you really sort of realize your own value and your own worth, and that changed everything. That changed absolutely everything for you. A lot of things in ways that you were sort of holding out on yourself, that energy pattern has changed, and you like where your life is going. You like the sort of focus on, on you, on your own greatest good. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm going to draw one card for that Ace of, they say from the bottom of the deck, for that Ace of Cups that was in reverse. You got the Eight of Pentacles. You were really shown by that past situation. It's almost like you were reminded to go where your worth is sort of valued. All right, it's about going where your worth is valued. Let's look at your current energy, this King of Swords. So, what are these three cards? These cards are just presenting themselves. The Ten of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. So the King of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups. So first of all, there's a letting go of past hurts. People that were, really hurting you, that did horrible things to you. You're really getting to see how those situations didn't actually break you. You're getting to see how strong you actually are, and you are really, I feel that you're finding your place in this world. I'm trying to find the right word. You're finding that if you almost want to, like when you add salt to a plate of food, it kind of enhances the flavors. You bring just the right amount and your salt of pepper and the pepper. You are finding how you are that beautiful seasoning to life that actually makes life better. Okay, so it's going from that space of almost rigidity to a space where you're becoming quite loved. So a lot of things is really beautifully working out here for you. People might be really sort of like, putting you on a pedestal. But it is also from a point of appreciation. People are really seeing your value and your worth. Okay, let's look at the Two of Pentacles in your current energy. We've got the Temperance card, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So, this is you realizing you're the best person for the job. This is also you realizing how many times you've been holding yourself back in the past by trying to do the right thing, by trying to honor everyone, and by trying to, sort of maybe include others, and, maybe making other people's lives and their missions bigger than yours. So trying to be there so much for others that you sometimes forget to be there for yourself. And you kind of got to see how you were doing that. And also I feel the reason why things are improving for you is because you are seeing that if you can place yourself first and honor yourself, and obviously it doesn't mean that we don't have all that for others, but really, put yourself number one in your own life. You're really getting to see how that might be a wiser way of doing things, and kind of saying to yourself, if I maybe do this, then everybody could benefit. So maybe if I change the way I go about things, I can actually help to create a very different world. Okay, and you are right about that, by the way. Clarifying the Page of Cups in your current energy. So ready to serve humanity right now, so ready to give from your heart. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Hangman, and you've got the Fool. So first of all, if you're concerned about sort of, provisions, money, that sort of thing, then there's a beautiful divine intervention coming here for you with money. There's a beautiful blessing coming here for you with money. The divine is intervening for you to, sort of like on your behalf. The Hangman lets you know that, what, things are in alignment for you. There's a beautiful plan that's happening. Just because you don't see the plan doesn't mean that the plan's not there, and doesn't mean that there's not wonderful things happening for you at the moment. And it's almost like I can hear some of you saying, but you're saying this, but where is it? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. A huge breakthrough is coming through for you. I can see this in your current energy. And coming towards you, you've got the Knight of Swords that we are clarifying. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Cups. You are taking an opportunity, a new opportunity that is sort of aligning with you. I feel for most of you this would have happened already, but aligning with you where you currently are, seeing this golden opportunity for what it is, but then there is also some past issues coming up that need to be resolved. And you know, so some of you were really holding on to things of the past, maybe were still angry with certain people, wanted to I don't really want to call it even, because it's not so harsh, but it's, you know, you really felt that maybe they sort of like owed you maybe like an apology, or you know, that sort of thing. And you realize, you're getting to realize, and you know, coming to watch, I really want to focus on that, is that as you focus on the past, you are missing the beautiful opportunities available in the present. But I also feel that you are getting it because there's a lot of forgiveness that you are giving yourself over here in the energy that is coming towards you. So times that you were, you know, doing things that were not really in your own best interest. Clarifying the Eight of Swords, energy coming towards you, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles again, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So things are definitely changing for you. You're sort of coming out of a very dark space into the light. Okay, your relationship with yourself is improving profoundly, phenomenally. Okay, you're going forward here. You're really getting to see. It's almost like as these limiting thoughts leave, you're getting to see how much there is actually, you know, how much life there is to live for you in the soul plane of life. Okay, just saw the Wheel of Fortune there. Clarify seeing the Wheel of Fortune again and again. Oh my goodness. You know, I was just saying if I'm asleep now again, but I didn't. So 3 times. Whoa. As I'm clarifying for you. But the last card for the energy coming towards you, the King of Wands. This is there's a beautiful that next step almost within yourself. Your relationship with yourself is going to a beautiful next level. Clarifying there, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So you are clarifying, you are seeing how you were holding yourself back in the past sometimes by things that you were holding on to. And you're getting to see how that was really not serving you in the best possible way. And I see you moving away from there into a way that actually serves you better. So you're moving into a better, you know, energetically, you're moving into a better serving space, you know, you're moving into a brighter light. All right. And let's see for you. So if that resonates with you, you're more than welcome to Scorpio. Take a nice deep breath into your heart and claim that for yourself. And even if you're not a Scorpio, you know, we all have a little bit of something inside of us because we're all connected to everyone. So you can claim that for yourself as well. You know, I really appreciate you liking the video, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And remember, if you subscribe, to hit that notification bell. And let's end off for you with a crystal energy. And also remember that even if you don't have the actual crystal, you can just open your heart, mind, and soul to the energy, and it will align with you. Okay. Because the human body is mostly made out of water, and you can accept any energy. Okay. So you got 2 cards coming out. You got Kroikot, and it says sexuality. This is about the truth of who you are. It's not so much about sexuality in the sense of sort of like sexual preference. This is more the truth and intensity of who you are at the core of who you are. Okay. So that sort of core value stepping forward. And Kunzai there for self-love. The more you work on loving yourself and letting go of the past and not trying to get even or any of those sort of things, the better your life unfolds. And I feel that you are so ready for a beautiful new beginning. Okay, I hope that helps. See you all next time.